It's a very good morning and welcome to Not Oval for this round 17 West Group women's fixture between the Tahmoor Taipans and Narellan Rangers. Referee is about to get us underway. We're underway. Referee today in the centre is Derek Meakin. The assistant referee closest to camera is Lucas Fergie, and the assistant referee furthest from camera is Brandon Clark. So it's Narellan Rangers in their light strip. They'll be running from left to right on your screen, and the Tahmoor Taipans in their green top and their red shorts. They'll be running from right to left on your screen here today. What prospect looks to be a wonderful game between the top team, Tahmoor Taipans, all season. Undefeated. And a victory here today could seal a minor premiership if other results go their way. Narellan Rangers in third spot at the moment, so everything on the line here for the defending champions who look to qualify for the final series with very, very much a rejuvenated squad. Plenty of changes from last season, and coach Brandon Lee has had a few teething issues during the season, but he's got the girls firing at the right end of the season. Now, Tahmoor Taipans with a free kick right on the edge of the 18-yard box there. And a prime opportunity here for Alyssa Adele with a left boot. Can she find the target? And ask the question here of Taylor Hooker. Tahmoor with a very early opportunity here at Not Oval. Adele cracks it, and Taylor Hooker gets it the first time, and the follow-up is wide. Hooker got to it, couldn't keep it, and on the follow-up, Natalia Murnick couldn't find the target from close range. And an agonising moment there for Tahmoor. They could have taken a very early lead here at Not Oval, but not to be. And Rangers survive a very early scare here. Taylor Hooker takes this goal kick. Doesn't go far. Kelsey Moore. Murnick. Tahmoor still with a ball. Jade Cox momentarily dispossesses. Kaylee Wales, but back come Tahmoor and away over the sideline there. By Narellan Rangers, Logan Lasoto. So under early pressure here, Narellan. Referee Derek Meakin just stopping play. I think in the act of saving that free kick, Taylor Hooker might have done some damage to her hand. Could have been the one a few weeks back against AC United. She had to come off the field of play. So Brandon Lee, the coach, coming on now to assess the situation to see if Taylor Hooker can carry on in goals here. There'll be a big blow for Narellan if she needs to be replaced. So Narellan Rangers had a midweek fixture. A 4-0 victory over Kemps Creek has them in finals contention with this match and another match remaining the final round 18 next weekend at the Macarthur Football Association. Great to have your company on the Macarthur Football Association YouTube channel as we have a stoppage in play now, and Brandon Lee is just assessing the situation. I think Taylor's very uncomfortable there with the right arm or wrist. So the situation now is whether she carries on or she gets replaced. So in that 4-0 victory during the week, a double to Jade Cox and Angela Susan Nathan saw them score a convincing 4-0 victory over Kemps Creek at Bill Anderson Reserve. So can they carry that momentum on into today against the undefeated league leaders, the Tahmoor Taipans? In the early moments, the league leaders are on top. So Taylor Hooker now is the player. The goalkeeper, she's going to come off. We'll see for how long. So Tammy Robbins is the player who's come on to replace Taylor Hooker in goals after only 4 minutes of play. So Tahmoor have started this on the front foot. No doubt we're looking to convert this pressure on the scoreboard. In comes a throw. Lisa Edwards clears for Narellan over the sideline. Now Narellan can break away here. Down the right-hand side. Bit of space. There's 4 on 3 if they can work it. A shot there from Orange and a good save. Stephanie Bacan got down to her right quickly. Caitlin Orange, the ball's still in play. And Tahmoor come up with it, but a great save from Stephanie Bacan there with Caitlin Orange unloading there just on the edge of the box for Narellan Rangers. It was a counter-attack and numbers were in favour of Narellan there momentarily, and against the run of play, they almost got the opening goal here this morning at Knott Oval. So Jess Burke to take this throw in for the Taipans. The shot across their bows early on in the piece, just like Tahmoor did in the opening couple of minutes. Kelsey Moore strongly holds up the ball. Burke goes in the middle. And Alyssa Adele gets a foot in. Still in dispute. Charlie Burgess, Jess Burke puts it straight up in the air, and Kelsey Moore misses it the first time and now pushes it forward. And as far as Edwards now on the right-hand side here, a chance for Narellan. Crossover. An opportunity here, but the head went straight up, and so did the ball from the captain, Janaea Waits there. Just wasn't balanced to take that shot. But another nice piece of play. Down the right-hand side, Emily Nardella again involved. It's a bit of space down the right they found here early in the piece, Narellan. Stephanie Bacan with his goal kick here for Tahmoor. She goes down the middle. Now Janaea Waits does well. Cox is after it. Kaylee Wales gets wins a throw in for a team. Wales down the right-hand side. Mernick sends it back. Now Tahmoor playing out of the back. Nice touch out here on the left-hand side. Jess Burke goes back. Rookcliffe gets her foot in the way. Down the left-hand side now for Tahmoor, an opportunity. Crossover there from Adamson. Adele puts it in the middle. Narellan get it away. They head it back there from Charlie Burgess of Tahmoor. She'll have another go. Goes to the left. Burke and Nardella. And Nardella wins out in the end. Orange. Susan Nathan looks to split a pass in between the defenders, but Tahmoor deal with it, and Jess Burke gets it away. As far as Adele towards the centre. Now Janaea Waits picks up the loose ball for Narellan. Down the left-hand side, Jade Cox. Cox onto the ball here for the home team. Susan Nathan, a nice one too. Jade Cox with a left foot, but Stephanie Bacan worked out her angles beautifully at her near post and parried it down to the ground and takes the ball cleanly in the end for Tahmoor. She gets rid of it. Up to halfway. Adamson and Edwards. Beg your pardon, it wasn't Edwards. Tian Waits. Now Burke for Tahmoor. Adamson is onside here for Tahmoor Taipans. Can she produce a shot? Adamson to the corner and saved in the end, I think. No, It's actually a goal kick, so it was wide. And another opportunity there for Tahmoor Taipans. And Lauren Adamson in the clear there. Transferred it to a right foot, tried to slide it to the far post, but just went wide, and it's away for a goal kick. And Tammy Robbins, the replacement goalkeeper for Narellan. She had to come on in the opening 4 minutes after Taylor Hooker looked like to have a hand injury there, a repeat of a one from a few weeks back here against AC United. After she stopped the Alyssa Adele free kick just outside the box, but the after effects have her off the field at the moment. So Robbins again goes short. The ball goes down the right-hand side here of Narellan. Charlie Burgess goes back, gets a return ball under pressure. Still with Charlie Burgess, but sees the ball over the sideline. And a throw in for Narellan. Rockcliffe with a throw down the right. And Tahmoor straight out of play. So the momentum has gone back to neutral at the moment here in the opening minutes. After Narellan won a siege right from the kickoff. So a great contest here in progress at Knott Oval. Very compelling viewing early on. We only have 11 and a half minutes gone here. And it's no score between Tahmoor and Narellan. Tian Waits puts it out of play for Narellan, and Jess Burke will restart play here for Tahmoor. In it goes. Marnick in a bit of space here. Murnick over the top. Robbins comes out. Confidently takes the ball. Tammy Robbins, the replacement goalkeeper, punches it up to halfway. The ball breaks there for Rebecca Brealey. Skipper today, sweeping in defence. So Tahmoor, get on with it quickly. Murnick, a flick on the inside. An opportunity here for Tahmoor. Adamson couldn't get there. And Robbins again picks up at the feet there of the attacker from Tahmoor. Brealey comes out with a good header. Ball goes back towards Narellan. Jade Cox. Brealey puts a foot in again. Down the right-hand side here. There's an opportunity. Offside was the call. Madison right in plenty of space there, but assistant referee on this near side, Lucas Fergie, had his flag up, and a free kick results for Tahmoor Taipans. So Rebecca Brealey to take this free kick for Tahmoor. Straight down the middle. Goes through everybody. Adamson, can she get there? No, she can't. It's good work there from Lisa Edwards in the end, putting the ball out of play on the far side. In comes a throw. Adamson keeps the ball. Just running away there from Michelle Friedrich of Tahmoor. Now Narellan down the left-hand side. Alyssa Adele. Jess Burke. Blocked out there by Rockcliffe, that pass. Brooke Rockcliffe down the right-hand side. A nice ball. Madison right now in a bit of space. He's sizing up the situation. The ball rebounds off Adele. Madison right again, back in the middle. Caitlin Orridge gets a return ball. Orridge on goal for Narellan. Near side, away from the side netting. But a great piece of play there from Narellan Rangers. I think it might have been Tian Mobbs that put that pass in right into the path of Caitlin Orridge, who couldn't find the target from a difficult angle. Now Tahmoor come into it. Flag stays down, and Tian Waits has to clean up at the back again. So either team looking to score any moment here. Adamson, a nice turn. Away again from Tian Waits. Jade Cox. Throw in for Narellan on the far side. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here from Not Oval. A very cloudy morning. Thankfully, the rain has kept away here in the southwest of Sydney. Let's hope so that it does for the remainder of this fixture. Susan Nathan gets the return ball here for Narellan Rangers. Susan Nathan inside the box and wins a corner kick, the first one of the match. Angela Susan Nathan scoring a double midweek against Kemps Creek. Coming in this match with a bit of form. And Jade Cox with a double as well in their 4-0 victory over Kemps Creek midweek. So Caitlin Orridge to take this corner kick for Narellan Rangers. First one of the match. In it comes, nicely taken. And on the volley, that was a difficult attempt there from Tian Mobs. Trying to bring it down with the right foot with the ball still at a reasonable height and away for a goal kick. So Stephanie Bekan to take this goal kick for Tahmoor. Setting up here to go towards the middle of the field. Now Angela Susan Nathan on the edge of the box. Goes to her left. Looks to prize out a gap. She finds Jade Cox instead, who is onside. And she couldn't keep the ball in. And it'll be a throw in to Tahmoor on the far side. So the defending champs, Narellan Rangers, showing plenty of grit here against the league leaders, Tahmoor Taipans. As Orridge brings the ball down, but only as far as Charlie Burgess. Couldn't quite get a clearance. Now it comes across here. Jess Burke and right. And Jess Burke wins the ball and just gets it out of danger momentarily. Caitlin Orridge, another lovely cross to the far stick. And it's in! Angela Susan Nathan picks up the crumbs just outside the goal line. Really came down with a header, but only went down in the path of Angela Susan Nathan, who opens the scoring here for Narellan Rangers from very close range. And here at Not Oval, after 18 minutes of play, it's Narellan Rangers 1, Tahmoor Taipans 0. Referee Derek Meakin getting this underway. You could feel a goal was coming either end. And it was Mernick there with a shot from distance, and it's a goal kick. But the quality of those crosses from Caitlin Orridge, one from the corner and another one from general play, certainly had Tahmoor defence under pressure. And finally it fell for Angela Susan Nathan, who scores. Now Adamson, Friedrich, and cleaned away by Logan Lasado, defence there for Narellan. Mernick goes back. Adamson still fighting hard. Kelsey Moore. The ball breaks here for Tahmoor. A shot from distance is off target. Rebecca Brearley with a left foot. It was Alyssa Adele actually, I beg your pardon. Couldn't find the target on that occasion. The sun streaming through the clouds, which is good to see. Jess Burke puts it in. Headed away there from Elisa Edwards. Now Friedrich. Couldn't find a teammate, and Narellan win the ball back. Jess Burke back in defence, does well. Just a heavy touch there. Offered it back up to Narellan, but it's going to be Brearley here sweeping for Tahmoor. Looking for Kelsey Moore, but the ball was too far. Mobs with a touch. Susan Nathan slips the ball into the middle, and it's all Tahmoor back there, and Bakan picks up in goal. Tammy Robbins, back pass. The ball spins. Past Bradford there, and now Narellan. Once again, Madison Wright with a plenty of room down the right-hand side again for Narellan Rangers. Burgess still with Wright. Now Tahmoor clean it up at the back. Caitlin Orridge intercepting that pass. Throw quickly down the right-hand side. Substitution to be made here for Tahmoor Taipans. Ella Cranfield coming on the field. And Riley Packy as well. Jess Burke having a rest. And Alyssa Adele off the field as well. So a throw in here for Tahmoor. Charlie Burgess. Down the line, the ball will stay in play. Cranfield tries to get a foot in, but Rangers clear it away. Susan Nathan with a touch backwards. Riley Packy now favours her for Tahmoor. Goes down the right-hand side. Bradford onside. Can she put in a cross? She does, but Tammy Robbins is there for Narellan. Taylor Hooker had to be replaced after 4 minutes with a hand injury for Narellan. And Tammy Robbins has been in goal since that point. Susan Nathan goes back. Mobs now with a pass looking for Jade Cox. And Brearley kicks it into Cox's shins, and the ball favours Cox. A left-footed effort from distance and wide of the target. But Narellan showing plenty of intent here at Not Oval against the league leaders who are undefeated so far in season 2025. And an early goal to Angela Susan Nathan has Rangers in front here at Not Oval. Hope you're enjoying the coverage on the Macarthur Football Association YouTube channel on this Sunday morning here at Not Oval. Now an overlap down the left-hand side. Cox brings it in. Brett Friedrich cleaning up. Ball goes through the feet there of Murnick. And put out of play there from Tian Waits. After a deflection off, was it? Not sure which way this throw is going, towards Narellan. Tahmoor disputing it, but it's a Narellan throw. Packy looking to release the ball here for Adamson. A lovely ball. Lauren Adamson in on goal. This time she shoots it straight to Tammy Robbins. On both occasions in that position, she's a left footer normally, but opened it up for a right foot on both occasions, and on both occasions one wide and one straight to the hands there of Tammy Robbins. So Wright, Burgess tussling it out here on the edge of the box. Madison Wright, Charlie Burgess sees the ball out of play, and I think it'll be a goal kick with that deflection off Madison Wright. And that's what it is. Substitution for Narellan. Sienna Orris coming on the field, replacing Captain Janaea Waits. So Bakan now with his goal kick for Tahmoor. Out to the right-hand side, Bradford. Backing back in the corner there is Kaylee Wales, and we're throwing here for Narellan. In it comes. Orris. It's a touch and it's a free kick against Narellan. And Tahmoor to get a relieving defensive free kick here at Not Oval. Rebecca Brearley to clear here for Tahmoor with this free kick. Just short of halfway. Kelsey Moore gets the return ball there from Narellan, and Bradford trying to put some pressure on here. Logan Lasado finds the touch line. Bradford does well to keep the ball here for Tahmoor. Comes infield. Rebounds there off Logan Lasado. Bradford will have another go. Bradford in the middle. Excuse me, Tammy Robbins works out the angles nicely and throws it out to Madison Wright. Seems to have a ton of space out here on the right-hand side. Riley Packy. Packy turns, looking for options, still with Packy. Susan Nathan nipping at her heels. Packy gets the return ball. Kelsey Moore. Bradford. Now Murnick running the line, but she's offside, and it'll be a free kick for Narellan Rangers. You feel as though the tide is starting to turn their way in this fixture. The defending champs finding something here at Not Oval this morning against the undefeated league leaders. Just over 26 minutes gone here at Not Oval. It's Narellan Rangers 1, Tahmoor Taipans 0. Narellan clear it from the back. Mobs couldn't find a teammate. And we have the sideline there from Wales for Tahmoor. Throwing down the left-hand side, and now this time Tahmoor will have a go. Free kick there. Against Lisa Edwards for a push, and now an opportunity here for Rebecca Brearley again to bring this ball in for Tahmoor with his free kick. Brearley, probably not the height she wanted it. It still works out in the end. Burgess from distance. Couldn't quite get the purchase she wanted, and rolls into the hands of Tammy Robbins. Tammy coming to the ground today. Probably didn't think she'd have the goalkeeping gloves on, but that's what's happened after 4 minutes. Taylor Hooker couldn't continue, and she's been doing an admirable job since that point. Kelsey, that was a charge there from Bradford, and a free kick now for Narellan. So plenty of intensity in the girls from Narellan today. Mobs looking for a teammate. Rockcliffe goes towards the middle. A touch there from Kelsey Moore, and Brearley couldn't quite control it. Now Oro. Sienna Oro here for Narellan, goes back. Susan Nathan with the left foot. Madison Wright, but Khan cuts it out in goal. Rangers really squeezing the league leaders here. They've yet to taste defeat in season 2025. And they're down 1-0 at the moment here at Not Oval, and Taipans and Rangers both ringing in the changes. 3 changes for each. So Heather Tweedy, Nardella and Jessica Foreman coming on for Narellan. does Tahmoor take this throw in? Packy on the turn with the left foot. Looking for an option down the middle. Waits. Just got a touch on it, and Robbins has to clear by foot. Now on the left-hand side, Cranfield back in the middle and couldn't find a teammate. And once again, Madison right into plenty of space down the right-hand side. It's actually Nardella this time for Narellan. Emily Nardella. Was that touch a bit fatal, that last one? And she couldn't quite control it the next time around, and safely in the hands of Stephanie Bacan. But they're exposing the left side of the defence here. Narellan getting plenty of value down their attacking right-hand side, whether it be Madison Wright or Emily Nardella. Now Orridge. It's the first touch, couldn't control it. Cranfield does well down the left-hand side in a tight position and wins her team a throw-in. Cassie Steen with a throw. Looking for Adamson, but Tian Waits puts it out of play. Cassie Steen again. Cranfield. And it'll be a throw here for Narellan Rangers. Another substitution here. Brandon Lee bringing in another change. Brooke Rockcliffe is a player being replaced. Back on the pitch now, Janaea Waits, the captain of Narellan. In comes a throw. Battling out on the right side, and it's a throw in for Narellan. Off Friedrich last. Caitlin Orridge straight down the line, looking for Nardella. Nardella and Steen. Back to Orridge. Across to the far stick. Beats everybody. And Sienna Ora gets there first for Narellan, but it's put out of play by Tahmoor. There'll be a throw in here for Narellan, who are starting to build momentum here late in the first half. The defending champions, Narellan Rangers, leading by a goal to nil. Angela Susan Nathan with a goal from close range for Narellan Rangers. That ends up in a goal kick. So the league leaders, who are yet to taste defeat in 2025, are playing from behind. Bacan. Once again, Caitlin Orridge is there with a touch. Mobs. Heather Tweedy. Back to the middle. And the ball comes back towards Tweedy, but it'll be running out of play. There'll be a throw in here for Narellan. Tweedy with a throw. Down the line. Foreman gets a touch, looking for Nardella. And Cassie Steen defends it. Is that off the knees there of Emily Nardella? No, it's not. It'll be a corner kick. Second one of the match, both to Narellan Rangers. So we're on this side of the field now. There'll be a left-footed, in-swinging corner kick from Janaea Waits here for Narellan Rangers. It'll be a right-footer, actually. Waits. Bacan punches it out and is fouled in the process, and a free kick for Tahmoor. Once again, another dead ball with plenty of precision for Narellan, having the Tahmoor defence under pressure. Right on the penalty spot, just outside the 6-yard box, that one from Waits. And once again, Narellan win the ball back from the sideline inside the half of Tahmoor. Usually a free-flowing side, Tahmoor Taipans, but been stifled so far today with the enthusiasm and intensity here of the home team. But we're not going to give up their title without a huge fight. Robbins up to halfway for Narellan. Adele gets a head in for Tahmoor. Riley Packy looking for options with the left foot. Goes across. Intercepted there. by Tian Waite. The ball now down the right-hand side. Out of play from Logan Lasado. And a throw in for Tahmoor on the far side. In comes a throw. Murnick trying to fashion something. She does well on the turn, Murnick. And pushed away for a corner. First one for the Taipans of the day. Natalia Murnick to take this corner kick here for Tahmoor. Murnick towards the penalty spot. Headed away there from Lisa Edwards for Narellan. Sienna Oros down the left-hand side. Now a nice pass back in. Now pass astray. Ella Cranfield couldn't quite get under control, and now Narellan punch it towards halfway. Brearley starts it again now. Steen for Tahmoor. Cuts it back on the inside. Intercepted there by Janaea Waits from Narellan. Now she sets up for Mobbs. Mobbs with a bit of space can have a look at something here. Mobbs puts a ball in the middle. Caitlin Orange now for Narellan. She puts it away. Fantastic play from Narellan. Mobbs in the middle. After Captain Janaea Waits won the ball back, she had plenty of time to size up the situation, and she found Caitlin Orange in space. And on the fly, she was able to score and double the advantage here for Narellan Rangers at Not Oval. And on the balance of play, Narellan Rangers deserve to be in front here at Not Oval by 2-0. And we've got 8 minutes remaining before half-time. Just a reflection of the momentum, and once again they win the ball high up on the pitch here. Caitlin Orange again here for Narellan. Orange with a shot to the far corner, but the ball goes over the top. She's full of confidence at the moment. He's the star midfielder here for Narellan Rangers. On her game, certainly has the potential to do what she's doing. All right. Frame of mind, the team here today, and really producing against the undefeated league leaders. Up over her head there, Nardella. Now another tap further away from goal. Backs herself with a cross, but Bacani's there to take the ball for Tahmoor. I'm not sure if they've been down 2-0 at all during the season, but let's see if they can come back from this. Cranfield. A ball down the left-hand side. Bradford after it. So is Lasado. Still with Bradford, and Lasado wins a goal kick for Narellan Rangers. Much to the delight of Coach Brandon Lee here of Narellan Rangers, who really finding plenty of energy here. Caitlin Orange again in a bit of space. Down the right-hand side. Janaea Waits, a lovely ball down the middle. Brearley catches up with it for Tahmoor. Cranfield couldn't quite touch. That was a difficult pass to keep in. Heather Tweedy to throw it in now for Narellan. Down the right. It breaks here for Foreman. Jessica Foreman goes back to Tweedy. Tweedy goes back down the right. Nardella in a tight situation, but another throw in here for Narellan. We're playing full of confidence here late in the first half. At Not Oval. Great to have your company on the Macarthur Football Association YouTube channel. Enjoying this very good contest here between these two top 4 teams. Mobbs again. Lovely ball looking for Oris, but McCann's out and takes the ball for Tahmoor Taipans. So Mobbs and Orange really doing plenty of damage in the midfield here for Narellan. Getting the ball at their feet in space as well. Providing plenty of headaches for Tahmoor. Back come Narellan. Offside, Jessica Foreman with that touch. in the position, according to assistant referee Lucas Fergie. A free kick, a relieving one here for Tahmoor Taipans. So further triple change here for Narellan. Once referee Derek Meakin looks around and sees that this is happening. Angela Susan Nathan, Jade Cox and Brooke Rockcliffe all coming back on the pitch for Narellan as his free kick's about to be taken for Tahmoor. Wales again. Starts again. Brearley goes long down the right for Tahmoor. And over the sideline there from Lisa Edwards. One of the players is down. I think it's Sienna Orris just on her haunches over on the far side. For Narellan for the stoppage in play. While we have this stoppage in play, congratulations to the first grade bench team at Narellan Rangers Soccer Club, who last night had a victory over Mount Annan Mustangs, which means 18 home and away games for 18 victories, 54 competition points. Never been done before in the M League. Gunners FC have been undefeated during the home and away season, but there were draws involved. But this is 18 victories from 18 matches. An outstanding effort. Well done to the club and also to the coaches and coaching staff, because it's been a magnificent season right across the M League for Narellan Rangers Soccer Club, and no doubt first grade will be primed to win a competition in 2025. That free kick gets on with it quickly, but no one was on the same page. Neither the teammates of Wales or the opposition. So Tammy Robbins accepts the ball gleefully here for Narellan. As Angela Susan Nathan measures a pass, looking for Madison Wright. Steen gets in there for Tahmoor. Gets a first touch. Now breaks again for Wright. Right edge of the box, a crossover. Headed up from Brearley. Friedrich away, not far enough. And now they have an opportunity to clear Tahmoor down the left-hand side and over the touchline. And the league leaders are really under the pump here at Knott Oval. The defending champions, Narellan Rangers, finding some form late in the season here. As Orridge puts in a throw for Wright. Friedrich comes across and puts it out of play. Another throw in here for Narellan Rangers down the right-hand side. Caitlin Orridge. This time crossover to the far stick. Cox there on the far post. Couldn't quite bring it under control. And Wales has to clear on the right-hand side. And in the end, it's a corner kick. Ball rebounding there off Wales's feet. Jessica Foreman to take it on this occasion. Narellan have shown from a dead ball situation that they've been very precise in putting Tahmoor under pressure. Ken Foreman produced something of quality here. And he comes to the near post. Ella Cranfield gets a touch to it. Back now from Foreman. Headed away from Melissa Adele. Now Bradford. Couldn't find a teammate. Packy wins the throw here for Tahmoor. In comes a throw. Cranfield heads it back. Bit of pressure here on the defence of Tahmoor. Steen loses out to Wright. Can she follow up? She'll get a throw in. So Tahmoor are really at 6s and 7s at the moment at the back. Really under pressure here. Angela Susan Nathan into a bit of space. Slips in a ball for Orange. Across the face, and a great stay from Bacan. And Alyssa Odell has to clear her lines very quickly. Could there be a counter on here for Tahmoor? In comes the ball. Bradford on the end of it. Bradford, she got Murnick on the outside who's offside. And a free kick for Narellan Rangers. This match going up and down. And in the end, Free kick here. And half time. Referee Derek Meakin blows the whistle. And as the half wore on, Narellan looked more and more dangerous. And at half time here at Knott Oval, with goals to Caitlin Orridge and Angela Susan Nathan, they lead the league leaders Tahmoor Taipans by 2-0. Hope you've enjoyed the opening 45 minutes on the Macarthur Football Association YouTube channel. Make sure you join us for the second half. We'll see you then. Welcome back to Not Oval for the second half of this West Group Round 17 Women's M-League action. And it's Narellan Rangers 2 leading Tahmoor Taipans 0. And referee Derek Meakin is about to get us underway for the second 45 minutes. And we're underway. Narellan Rangers, the home team here in their light strip, running from right to left on your screen in the second half. And Tahmoor Taipans with their green top, the red shorts and the green socks. They'll be running from left to right on your screen. And Narellan Rangers 2 leading Tahmoor 0. They certainly finished the half with gusto, did the defending champions. And they'll be looking to carry on in the second half in the same vein. In the 4th minute, starting goalkeeper Taylor Hooker had to come off the field. And at half-time, I've been told that it's a dislocated finger, so she'll be out for the remainder of this match. And Tammy Robbins is in goal for the remainder of this fixture here. She's about to pick the ball up. And with the left foot, not the best clearance there. And in the end, Narellan push it out of play over the sideline. Stanton with a throw. The ball comes back. Wales. Susan Nathan gets a touch on it. Briley, the captain. Rebecca, apologies, I've been pronouncing it incorrectly. So Rebecca Briley from now on. There she is with the ball. Under pressure. Nardello wins the ball. Trying to find Origin. Briley again with a very important challenge there to win the ball back for Tahmoor as they come back down the middle. A touch there from Mobbs. Briley back to Mobbs. Mobbs goes to the right, but doesn't find a teammate. Nardello didn't know much about that. The ball rebounds off her. Stanton on the left, on the right-hand side here for Tahmoor. Pamela Stanton goes back. Kaylee Wales. Stanton keeps it in play. Packy. Nice interchange of passing here. If Packy can forced to go back. Adamson. Once again, one out here from Orange. Susan Nathan slides a ball down the right-hand side and Nardella's offside, but free kick here for Tahmoor Taipans. So the defending, or should I say the league leaders, are in a lot of difficulty here. Down by 2-0 against a very committed Rangers team here today at Not Oval. Can they keep their no losses column intact here today? Or will they go down for the first time? I'm sure they'll be trying their heart out, the girls from Tahmoor. Rockcliffe with a throw. For Narellan towards halfway. The ball punched forward. Now Jade Cox is in an onside position. Jade Cox here for Narellan Rangers, shoots and calmly puts it away. Jade Cox gives Narellan Rangers a dream start in the second half. And it's Narellan Rangers 3 leading Tahmoor Taipans 0. They've continued that momentum at the end of the first half and have scored early on in the second. And with only 3.5 minutes gone in the second half, it's Narellan Rangers 3, Tahmoor Taipans 0. And there'll be a huge mountain now to climb for the league leaders to try and get a result out of today. Very calm finish there from Jade Cox. Had a look up, saw the keeper, and just put it around her. And here she's again coming off a double on Thursday night against Kemps Creek in plenty of form. And Angela Susan Nathan also scoring the opening goal. So they're both in form at the moment, at the right time of the season for Rangers. And let's not forget the strike there of Caitlin Orridge as well. The second goal today for Narellan. Wales couldn't find a teammate. Now the ball's punched too far up the pitch, and we're throwing here for Tahmoor. They'll be looking to unlock at least one goal if they can be the next to score to try and put some pressure back on Narellan. Wales down the line. A touch there from Bradford. Back towards Kelsey Moore. And it's been a high foot there against Logan Lasado there. High-footed challenge. So Rebecca Briley now with his free kick here for Tahmoor Taipans. Can she produce something on a bit of quality here, and maybe Tahmoor can get one back. Briley, in it goes, but only as far as Mobs. And Briley gets it back now for Tahmoor. Briley from distance tries to hook one across the face, but Lisa Edwards is there. Wales passes it back. Adamson under pressure. Caitlin Orridge, a back heel there from Susan Nathan, didn't quite come off. Fortunately for Tahmoor. But back they come again. The girl from Rangers, Jade Cox. Wales goes back for Tahmoor. Edwards pushes it upfield. Caitlin Orridge again in the middle. Mobs with a nice touch. On the right-hand side, Nardella. Can she get on the end of it? She can. Emily Nardella looking for support. Susan Nathan, the pass was a bit short, and Adamson cuts it out and puts it out over the sideline on the far side. So Rangers relentless at the start of the second half. Looking for more. Susan Nathan. The ball goes out of play, and once again Narellan to restart play with a throw-in. So coaches Nick Radisi and Joel Williams for Tahmoor will be working overtime as to what they can do to stop this momentum. On across for Cox, and good save. Stephanie Bacan. And Bacan was just happy to be where she was. The ball came straight to her. An opportunity for four there. Goes astray for Narellan as Tahmoor come back down the right-hand side through Stanton. Bradford crosses over. And the ball falls for Caitlin Orridge, and she pushes it out to the right-hand side. Looking for Nardella, but the ball's out of play. That'll be a throw-in back coming the other way from Tahmoor, who are finding it difficult to get a foot into this contest. Narellan relentless. They won't let him in. Adamson backtracking with that header. It's been, since the early part of the first half, not much flow about the play of Tahmoor, who are usually a very well-structured team, and use a bit of patience to knock the ball around, but the pressure coming from Narellan sees them in front by 3-0. Now Wales playing out of the back here for Tahmoor. Stanton right on the line. The ball's in play. Ball comes off Mobs, and referee Derek Meakin saying that's a handball. I'm not sure what a handball is these days. I'll just let the officials work it out. Rebecca Briley punches it forward. Bradford heads it back in the middle towards Riley Packey. Can they get something going here? The Taipans. Bradford's offside. There'll be a free kick here for Narellan. So change here for Narellan. Heather Tweedy back on, and Jade Cox having a rest. Scoring that very early goal in the second half to have Narellan Rangers in a commanding position here at Knott Oval. Great to have your company on the Macarthur Football Association YouTube channel. The defending champs really showing up today, leading by 3-0 under the undefeated league leaders, Tahmoor Taipans. Bacan goes short. Jess Burke trying to find a bit of space. Is back towards the middle. Kelsey Moore gets a foot in, but he falls into the feet of Emily Nardella, who turns down the sideline. Emily still going, Nardella. A lovely run here from the right back here from Narellan. She crosses it in, but Adamson gets it in the way. But once again, Narellan, all the momentum with them. The ball goes towards the middle. A turn here from Angela Susan Nathan. A pop with the left foot. And Stephanie Bacan on hand to save the situation there for Tahmoor. Now Stanton down the right-hand side, looking for players. Goes towards the middle. Edwards in the way, but it falls for Bradford, who's offside. And a free kick will go here for Narellan Rangers, and a yellow card is going to be issued to Gemma Bradford there for kicking the ball away. Substitution here for Tahmoor before we get underway. Natalia Mernick coming back on the field. Going straight up front. So we restart with a free kick without Bradford being offside for Tahmoor. Ball punched down the middle. They Heather Tweedy. Offside was Tweedy, according to assistant referee Brendan Clark. Calls offside, and referee Derek Meakin calls that. Rebecca Briley looking for options here for Tahmoor. Goes down the middle over the head there of Mernick. And that's a play on. Is the call? No. It was a free kick. I think Mernick caught one in the head after she handballed the initial contact. Free kick here. Narellan results. Waits. Finds Orridge. And now Lasordo. Rebecca Briley. Packy, Adamson. Cassie Steen can't find a way through Tahmoor at the moment. Bradford. Orridge putting her body in the way and winning a free kick for a team. Mobbs, lovely turn. Nice touches there from Mobbs. And now Nardella's on her way down the right-hand side, but the flag's up. We're offside. Once again, Brendan Clark right in front of that situation and putting up his flag immediately. So Rangers still threatening here to add to their 3-0 lead at the moment. Once again, Tahmoor just can't put it together at the moment due to the relentless pressure here from Narellan. As Mernick, first time cross on the left foot, but will be cleaned up by Tammy Robbins, who entered the fray in the 4th minute with the gloves on. Taylor Hooker, the starting goalkeeper, fracturing a finger and attempting to save an Alyssa Adele free kick in the 2nd minute. That's when Tahmoor were at most dangerous very early on in the match, but as the match has worn on, it's all been Narellan Rangers. The defending champs showing their prowess as a Tahmoor player is down on the field. So attention here for one of the Tahmoor players who's on her back at the moment. this artificial surface here at Knott Oval. This time, I think it's looks like Lauren Adamson up on her feet as Narellan make another change. Madison Wright back on the pitch. No doubt she'll be playing wide on the right. Charlie Burgess coming onto the pitch, replacing Adamson, who being subbed out at the moment after copping that knock. So we've just gone over the 15-minute mark here of the second half. And Narellan Rangers 3 leading Tahmoor Taipans 0. Tahmoor trying to get a foothold back in here, but finding it difficult against a very inspired Rangers team today. And Tian waits once again first to the ball there and puts it out of play. Gemma Bradford now to take this throw in on the far side for Tahmoor. She goes back looking for Packy under pressure. Packy does well to bring it down for Tahmoor. More. And now it breaks. Caitlin Orridge. Nice touches there from Caitlin. Back she comes to the left. Lisa Edwards taps it forward looking for Tweedy. But Wales intercepts the pass here for Tahmoor. Can she get it going? Now the ball breaks here for Burke. Burke looking across the face. Delivers a ball to the middle. And waits, gets it out of way. Susan Anthony taps it back over her head. Briley has to go all the way back to Stephanie Bacan. It puts it straight up in the air. That ball's holding up in the breeze. Trying to bring it down. Mobs, a nice touch out to Tweedy on the left-hand side here. Tweedy, can she hold it in play? No, she can't. But a nice touch there from Tiana Mobs in the middle. Her and Caitlin Orridge certainly taking command in the middle of the pitch here in this fixture. And directing traffic for their teammates from Narellan. So the ball delivered down the right here. Jess Burke. Tapped out from Lisa Edwards. For Narellan, Burke gets on with it quickly, looking for Koenig. Burke gets the return ball. Kelsey Moore, very committed for the ball there. And so is Lisa Edwards with that tackle. Puts it out of play. Kelsey Moore just coming up a little bit gingerly, but it was a fair challenge. Kelsey's up on her feet and ready to carry on. Substitution here for Tahmoor before the throw-in takes place. Kelsey Moore is coming off after that challenge. And Alyssa Adele back on the pitch for Tahmoor. Wales to restart here for Tahmoor. Straight back down the pitch. From Lisa Edwards again. Defending there for Narellan. Wales throws it in. Burke. Wales. Short passing Burke. Lisa Edwards punches it down the field. Madison Wright coming through the middle. Briley there to sweep, but Madison Wright gets there first. Briley gets there again and back to Bacan, who gives it straight to the play you don't want to. Caitlin Orridge. Susan Nathan almost on the turn, but Adamson. It's actually Charlie Burgess there with a nice piece of defending. Riley Packy down the left. Now Bradford streaking away down the left. Can she set something up here for Tahmoor? Bradford outnumbered at the moment. Burke with a short pass. The return ball for Bradford's too much. And there'll be a goal kick here for Narellan Rangers. So approaching the 20-minute mark here at Knott Oval. The home team with a commanding lead. Narellan Rangers 3 leading Tahmoor Taipans 0. Great to have your company in the Macarthur Football Association YouTube channel for this top 4 clash here today. And Tahmoor look likely to be heading for their first defeat of 2025. Tammy Robbins, replacement goalkeeper, has done well to keep a clean sheet so far against the league leaders. Coming into play in the 4th minute. Taylor Hooker, regular starting keeper, dislocated her finger. And Tammy was called into action with the gloves on. Packy had no room to move. Susan Nathan trying to get a foot in. Riley Packy again, Adele. Looking for Mernick, but it breaks down again here for Tahmoor as Narellan will start again. Tweedy couldn't quite bring it down. Stanton back to Wales. Wales back to the middle. Couldn't find Jess Burke. Mobbs gets in the way. Sienna Oro puts her body in the way and the ball deflects off her. And once again, under pressure here, the Taipans. Susan Nathan across the face. Couldn't find a teammate. Riley Packy intercepts. And now Bradford down the left. Bradford and Rockcliffe does well in defence to stop her progress from Narellan. Mernick. Natalia Mernick. That was a heavy touch and favours Lisa Edwards there to push it out of play for Narellan. Both teams making substitutions. Michelle Friedrich to come back on the field for Tahmoor and Jessica Foreman for Narellan Rangers. The Taipans, can they get one on the board and just ask the question here of Narellan? Just been out muscle basically today so far. Alyssa Adele, now balls for Stanton, the breaks for Pamela Stanton, and in the end couldn't quite get the power she wanted. Tammy Robbins there to pick up for Narellan. Robbins punches it to halfway. With a breeze at her back there, it worked out on that occasion. Wales has to go all the way back to Bacan, who has to clear by foot. Straight down the middle. Caitlin Orridge, Mobbs. Those two really controlling play for Narellan. That's going to be a little bit heavy, and I think it'll be a goal kick. As you can see there, Orridge and Mobbs in the middle of the pitch, receiving the balls straight from Tahmoor as they're looking to promote the ball, but they're there to clean it up, and they've been seeing plenty of the ball today. Mobbs and Orridge for Narellan as Packy now for Tahmoor. Finds Burke with a touch, but Lisa Edwards read that well and pushes it out to the left-hand side. Tahmoor still with the ball. Over the top, Packy. It was a handball and a free kick. Goes to Narellan Rangers. So it's not really working out for Tahmoor at the moment. Just on 24 minutes gone here at Knott Oval in the second half. Narellan Rangers 3 leading Tahmoor Taipans 0 in this West Group Round 17 Women's M-League live stream fixture right across the Macarthur Football Association YouTube channel. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. There's a few spots of rain starting to fall here at Knott Oval. Mernick with a nice turn. Crosses over with the left foot and too close to Tammy Robbins, who picks it up cleanly for Narellan. Robbins Punches it down the right-hand side. Foreman finds a deflection. And it's time for us to put our umbrellas up. Narellan Rangers with his corner kick. In it comes. On the penalty spot. Jesper got it away for Tahmoor, and Bradford gets it out of danger. Now breaks here for Tahmoor. Jesper couldn't find Murnick. And it falls now for Stanton. She couldn't. Bit of space in front of her here, Pamela. She finds Riley Packy. Packy through the middle. A lovely pass. But offside's the call against Bradford again. And this referee will play advantage here. But you can see what Packy was trying to do there with the outside of her left foot. Find Bradford in space out on the left-hand side. But offside's the call, and play on was the advantage. Call from the officials. Now right down the right-hand side here. Friedrich. And it'll be a goal kick. Stanton. For Tahmoor. Gets a return ball. And Lisa Edwards punches it out of play. Now the rain coming in just to add a little bit more difficulty here for Tahmoor. Natalia Murnick, Edwards wins out in the end. Lisa Edwards, and in the end, I thought it was a late challenge, but play on's the call. Now, Bradford coming out of nowhere here for Tahmoor Taipans. Gemma Bradford! Oh, great save, Tammy Robbins. Bradford one-on-one there. And the replacement keeper, Tammy Robbins, prevented the goal there from Tahmoor. That could have been the game turner right there and then. But once again, Narellan keep a clean sheet at the moment. I think the majority of players may have stopped play there for which looked like a foul. Play on was a call, and all of a sudden Bradford was in space. Probably could have taken it a little bit further, but Robbins did extremely well. As Tahmoor now on the counter. They got numbers. Can they work it out here? Stanton looking for something. This time finds Murnick in space on the right-hand side. Natalia, plenty of green jumpers up ahead. The ball breaks for Bradford. And now for Adele. Was that a push in the back? No, says the referee. Wales. Friedrich. Charlie Burgess loses out now. Madison right down the right-hand side for Narellan. There on the counter. Cassie Steen in attendance for Tahmoor and holds them up momentarily. Foreman. A back heel. This time Riley Packy wins out in the end for Tahmoor. Bradford down the left. Tahmoor really now trying to push the envelope to score next. Try and get a result out of today, but it's looking more and more difficult. Alyssa Adele, first time ball. Bradford's onside. Gemma Bradford, can she keep it in? She does. Brings it inside the 18-yard box. Bradford back to Murnick. Through her feet. And now Wales. Wales from distance decides to have a pop herself and safely into the hands of Tammy Robbins of Narellan. He's done a wonderful job with the gloves on, coming on very early in the match to replace Taylor Hooker. Foreman couldn't quite win it. Now Bradford for Tahmoor. Burke, they're starting to get a bit of ball in the last couple of minutes. Can they produce in front of goal? And not much communication there between Robbins And Janaea waits, and it'll be a throw in for Tahmoor on the far side, who are announcing their intentions to come into the match in the last 15 minutes. Replacements here, Rebecca Briley coming back on, as well as Kelsey Moore and Emily Nardello for Narellan Rangers. So Tahmoor will be looking to get one back as soon as they can, see if they can apply some pressure here. Back on Narellan. Kelsey Moore, that ball beyond her. Sienna Orris now picks up for Narellan. Straight down the middle. And Friedrich. Susan Nathan with a good touch. Again for Narellan. Mobs should get there first for Narellan. She does. She slips a ball into the middle. Emma Nardella screaming after it, but Khan slides inside her own area and picks up the ball for Tahmoor cleanly. Stanton. Ball bounces in between, and Lisa Edwards didn't quite make the connection she wanted. A ball throw in here for Narellan. Edwards goes down the line. Couldn't find a Narellan player. Wales goes back in the middle. Briley. The ball took a deflection off a Narellan player, so it should be a Tahmoor throw. Stanton. Time running out for Tahmoor. Can they get one on the board? Jess Burke couldn't keep it in play. And it'll be a goal kick here for Narellan Rangers. Emma Talbot to make her way on the pitch shortly for Tahmoor Taipans. Gemma Bradford to play being replaced. Narellan goes short. Edwards on the left of defence here for Narellan. Pushes the ball towards Orris. Back to Edwards. Edwards will go long if she can. She does. Up the left. Angela Susan Nathan trying to slip a ball there for Orris, but it's intercepted by Wales. Jess Burke really rifled it at Pamela Stanton. The ball's still in play. Wales calling for the ball in the throw-in, but the ball's still in play. Burke. Can the Taipans get on the board here? Burke crosses over. All Narellan. Although Burke gets the return ball, Foreman gets a foot in. And Waits just puts it straight up in the air. Kelsey Moore, Burke, Kelsey Moore. Burgess couldn't find a teammate and the ball comes straight back. And Tahmoor got to start again with time running out. Burgess down the left-hand side looking for Talbot, but the boy will beat everybody into touch. So just under 12 minutes remaining here at Knott Oval as the rain starts to steady up above us. But Narellan Rangers leading by 3-0. And Taipans. Can they get one back here? Stanton through the middle. In the end, Waits gets it away towards Orris. Orris in the middle of the pitch. Does well. Now Mobs. Looking for an option down the middle. Mobs this time decides to go back. Orridge. These two have certainly done so well for Narellan today. Susan Nathan. Caitlin Orridge dancing around in the middle. Pardon me. Lisa Edwards. Lasordo. And Waits goes back to Robbins, who under pressure pops it up in the sky, and it falls down now for Tahmoor. Stanton. Briley in the middle for Kelsey Moore. Gets a touch. Lacerdo only finds Stanton on the edge of the box. Pamela Stanton now for Tahmoor. Still with Stanton across the face. And the ball comes back towards halfway and Tahmoor will start again. Jess Burke. Goes wider to Murnick, who couldn't keep it in play. And a bit of throw in here for Narellan. So Tahmoor certainly exclusively playing in the half here now of Narellan, but can't find a way through. As Janaea Waits comes back on the skipper for Narellan. Mobs. It's a weak clearance. Briley with a shot. And that was well saved in the end. Tammy Robbins living dangerously there, Narellan, but in the end, no goal for Tahmoor. Robbins straight up in the air. Foreman. Burgess, the two number sixes clashing out on the left. Now Narellan with Foreman again in the middle of the pitch. A nice turn there. Didn't work out for Narellan or Waits. Now Mobbs stretches out her right leg and wins the ball back. Tian Waits down the right-hand side. Now Emily Nardello with a burst of speed down the right-hand side for Narellan. Crosses over and Bakan at a near post takes it safely and throws it out to the right-hand side here, Briley. And Stanton does well to keep it in. They just were not communicating there momentarily. Stanton just straight back. Mobs. Waits. Now Caitlin Origin in a bit of space here for Narellan. Reverses the ball inside, but offside's a call. Jessica Foreman. And a free kick results here for Tahmoor. So just under 10 minutes remaining. Murnick. Foul there, according to referee Derek Meakin against Logan Losado. I thought it was a fair challenge, but referee blows in the favour of Tahmoor here. Murnick crosses over to the far stick. Edwards gets a foot into it. And Narellan. The referee was going to blow a free kick there, but he kept the whistle away. Stanton. Oh, an air swing there from Waits. Or what's going on here, I'm not sure. The ball had to go out because Tian Mobs, after that challenge with a clearance from the box, went down to the turf and now he's needing some assistance. So Mob stretching out on the edge of the 18-yard box. Just under 7 minutes remaining here at Knott Oval. And Narellan Rangers look to have the victory parcelled up, leading by 3-0. Tahmoor in the last few minutes have certainly played exclusively at the end of Narellan, but haven't been able to find their way through the defence here of Narellan Rangers. Stephanie Bakan. Cassie Steen. Slides a ball down the left, cut out. Nardello, again sprinting down the right here for Narellan. Can she find a white shirt? Burgess in the way, Nardello again. Ball breaks now for Mobs with a left-footed shot and wide of the mark. And tapped away for a corner kick. Substitution for Tahmoor. Riley Packy ready to re-enter the fray. Referee's calling her on, or saying stop. I can't see the signal. She's still here. So the decision will be substitution to be made right now. Packy on. Talbot off. In comes a corner kick across the face, and Tahmoor had to scurrily get the ball away as Narellan looked to cap off a fantastic day here. Probably their best performance of season 2025. Angela Susan Nathan coming onto the pitch. And Tian Mobs looks like she'll be subbed out for the remainder of the match. Had an outstanding game. Central midfielder Tiana Mobs for Narellan Rangers. Now waits. Briley gets it away for Tahmoor. Jess Burke. Got Murnick down the left and Packy down the middle. And Tammy Robbins gets there first. That's a confident piece of play from the replacement goalkeeper, pushing the ball all the way up the other end. And Bakan has to now scramble back and release by foot. Foreman gets a touch onto it. Janaea waits. Pushes it forward. Orridge couldn't find Foreman. Kelsey Moore in the way. Now Stanton turns. Stanton towards the middle. Janaea Waits gets a foot in the way. And keeps the ball. Orridge, Packy comes from behind. And gets the ball away. Packy, a nice ball through the middle. Murnick is onside. Natalia Murnick just pushed the ball away. And Lasordo sees it out of play here for Narellan. Jade Cox coming on for the final minutes. Tahmoor just haven't been able to break through today against the resistance here from Narellan Rangers, especially the back end of the first half. They were really snuffing them out of play. It's just the pressing and the intensity and putting pressure on the ball. As Jess Burke crosses over with the left foot, and Tammy Robbins over her head takes it cleanly for Narellan. She certainly booked her appointment for the next start for Narellan. If Taylor is unable to play, she's certainly putting in outstanding effort. As this ball slides off the edge of the boot of Stephanie Bakan out of play, and I think the resistance has been broken and Tahmoor Taipans will be defeated for the first time in 2025. Edwards goes back. Caitlin Orridge. Janaea Waits. Tiam Waits. Now, Jess Burke releasing a ball down the left, just too far away there from Natalia Murnick. Briley coming back for Tahmoor. Can they at least register one on the board? Wales. Friedrich finds Stanton back on the middle. She's got Packy on the inside. She tries to find Riley Packy here, but backing back was Logan Lasordo. She got it between the ball and Packy and gave a safe passage for Tammy Robbins. Stanton down the right-hand side. A very committed tackle there from Lisa Edwards. She's been part of the defensive team who have kept Tahmoor at bay today. Kelsey Moore throws it in. Riley Packy couldn't find a teammate. Now Angela Susan Nathan in the pitch. Tries to turn. Jess Burke does well. Burgess. Jess Burke. Cassie Steen. On the left-hand side for Tahmoor. Once again, another Narellan body in the way. Now, Susan Nathan releases Nardello down the right-hand side here for Narellan Rangers. Emily Nardella, can she look up and find a teammate? Vacan does well to punch it away and falls now for Charlie Burgess of Tahmoor. That's it, full time. And Narellan Rangers, the defending champions, have inflicted the first defeat of 2025 to the Tahmoor Taipans with a clinical display in this 3-0 victory here today. Congratulations to Coach Brandon Lee and the squad. They really put in a huge effort today, and the bubble has burst for Tahmoor. Their first loss of 2025 in the shadows of finals football. They'll be there, no doubt, to try and right the ship back in the right direction. But for today, congratulations goes to Narellan Rangers with goals to Caitlin Orridge, Angela Susan Nathan, and just after half-time, Jade Cox put Rangers in the position to control the match, and they did that in the end. And full-time here at Not Oval. Thanks very much for your company through the Macarthur Football Association YouTube channel. Full-time here at Not Oval. Narellan Rangers 3 have defeated Tahmoor Taipans 0. Thanks for your company, and bye for now.